Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we have a crazy story that you won't believe. Imagine having billions of dollars, private jets, mega mansions, and a life of pure luxury, only to end up behind bars. Sounds unreal, right? But for one billionaire, this nightmare became a reality. In this video, we're diving deep into the story of the richest billionaire to ever serve time in prison. He was at the top of the financial world, controlling an empire worth tens of billions, but one mistake changed everything. How did it happen? And does being rich really make you untouchable? Stick around because this is a story you don't want to miss. Imagine having billions of dollars at your fingertips, owning private jets, mega mansions, and entire companies, only to end up behind bars, stripped of power and freedom. Sounds unbelievable, right? But this is the reality for some of the world's wealthiest individuals. The story of the richest billionaire to ever serve time in prison is one of extreme wealth, ambition, and ultimate downfall. This man wasn't just rich. He was a financial titan who built an empire from the ground up, only to watch it crumble under the weight of legal scrutiny. His name is Changpeng Zhao, but the world knows him as CZ. For years, CZ was one of the most powerful figures in the cryptocurrency world. As the founder of Binance, the largest crypto exchange on the planet, he controlled billions of dollars in digital assets. At his peak, his net worth soared to an estimated $60 billion, making him one of the top 10 richest people in the world. But in 2024, his empire came crashing down. U.S. authorities charged him with violating anti-money laundering laws, accusing Binance of allowing illicit transactions to flow through its platform. Faced with overwhelming evidence, CZ pleaded guilty and agreed to step down as CEO of Binance. He paid a massive $50 million fine, while Binance itself was forced to hand over $4.3 billion in penalties. Then came the prison sentence. Despite his immense wealth and influence, CZ was sentenced to 4 months in a U.S. federal prison. Though his time behind bars was relatively short, it made history. Never before had someone with such a vast fortune been incarcerated. The fall of CZ was shocking, but he wasn't the only billionaire to face legal trouble. Vadim Moshkovich, a Russian billionaire worth $2.7 billion, is currently in pre-trial detention for alleged embezzlement. While he hasn't been convicted yet, his case could result in serious prison time. Bernie Madoff, the infamous Ponzi scheme mastermind, orchestrated a $65 billion fraud that destroyed thousands of lives. He was sentenced to 150 years in prison in 2009 and remained behind bars until his death in 2021. Michael Milken, known as the Junk Bond King, built a multi-billion-dollar empire in the 1980s before being convicted of securities fraud. Unlike Madoff, Milken's sentence was reduced to just 2 years, and he later reinvented himself as a philanthropist. Joe Low, the Malaysian financier behind the 1MDB scandal, allegedly stole billions from Malaysia's sovereign wealth fund. He lived a life of luxury, buying yachts, partying with celebrities, and even financing the Hollywood film The Wolf of Wall Street. Though he has managed to evade capture, he remains one of the most wanted financial fugitives in the world. What drives billionaires to commit crimes when they already have everything? Some believe it's the power complex. When a person reaches a certain level of wealth, they start to feel untouchable. Others say it's pure greed, the endless hunger for more, even when they already have billions. And then there's the game itself. Many ultra-wealthy individuals thrive on finding loopholes, bending the rules, and outsmarting the system. But does money really buy freedom? Some, like Michael Milken, manage to reduce their sentences and rebuild their reputations. Others, like Bernie Madoff, lost everything and spent their final years in prison. Changpeng Zhao's case is unique. He was the richest person to ever be sentenced, but his punishment, a mere 4 months, was far lighter than what many expected. This raises the question, do billionaires truly face justice the same way ordinary people do? At the end of the day, wealth provides power, but it doesn't guarantee immunity. CZ's case may have been a warning shot, but history has shown that some billionaires can still find ways to avoid the harshest penalties. Many believe that the ultra-wealthy will continue to manipulate the system for their benefit, no matter what consequences are thrown their way. So what do you think? Should billionaires face harsher punishments when they break the law, or do their financial penalties already serve as enough justice? Let us know your thoughts. And that's the insane story of the richest billionaire to ever go to prison. It just goes to show, no matter how powerful or wealthy you are, The law can still catch up to you. But what do you think? Was his punishment fair, or did he get off too easy? Should billionaires face harsher sentences when they break the law? Let's talk about it in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more eye-opening content, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.